Any brand, everywhere. Amongst all watches, Titan is the winner of the Red Dot Design Award, which is equivalent to the Oscar Award in the film world and holds the record of the slimmest watch in the world. Titan is the fifth largest watchmaker in the world, sold in 32 countries and has over 1,000 varieties catering to more than 135 million customers worldwide. Why don't you be one of them? Titan is now in Bhutan with Kushu Enterprise, the sole distributor. Visit us at Kelwang Building near Clock Tower in Thimphu. We have genuine Titan watches for all, from school-going children to office-goers to armed force personnel to sportsmen, with contemporary to classic designs. You can get your choice of watch at Titan. Get your Titan from Tashi Commercial Corporation in Penciling, Gelefu, Samdup Jongkhar, Paro and Thimphu, Bhutan Distributor in Penciling, Choden Songkang in Mongar, Seringdoji General Store in Tashigang, and Royal Bhutan Army Canteen in Thimphu. A Titan watch is not only a timepiece, but also a piece of jewelry with a sentimental value. Get a jewel for yourself and for your loved ones at MRP ranging from 450 to 25,000 Nultrum. When you choose Titan, you are choosing a lifetime companion you can depend on every day and every season.
And welcome to another fun-filled episode of Do You Know Your Child? I'm Choni Selden, your host. Parenting practices around the world share three major goals: ensuring children's health and safety, preparing children for life as productive adults, and transmitting cultural values. A high-quality parent-child relationship is critical for healthy development of the child. Let's get an update from our last week's participants.
I've committed and promised to my father that I will avoid junk food. I am still in the process of avoiding junk food. When there was no roads, electricity, water supply.
Last week in this show, I have also made a commitment to my daughter that I'm going to give a quality time.
Together to help each other during times of sowing and harvesting of crops.
Although parents and children usually share the same background and culture, parents do not necessarily find it easy to communicate effectively with their children. Effective communication requires you to be available to your children whenever they need you. Make efforts to start a conversation because that lets your child know that you care about what is happening in their lives. Let's see who we have today. Welcome to the show. Do you know your child?
Not sure. I think I know him.
Okay, all right. We'll take that answer and see with your score whether you think you know your child is really true or not. But tell me a little something about your family.
I have two children. My son, who will be here, who is here today, and he has an elder sister, and he has 5 step brothers.
5 step brothers.
Elder brothers.
Oh, okay, all right. So 7 children, and
7, 5, 6. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, 7 children, and you and your husband.
Yeah. 2 of the step children are with us.
Okay, all right.
Others are all working, and some are studying.
Oh, really? So he's got half brothers who are working already.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Whose kid are they? Yours or your husband's?
And my husband's.
Okay, all right. So you are stepmom to 5 boys.
Yeah.
How do you feel being a stepmother? Because in comics, in movies, in stories, the stepmom's the wicked one.
No, I don't think so. You have to be wicked.
You have to be wicked to be a wicked stepmother.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's only in the stories. In real life, it's not like that way.
Okay, so
especially for me.
Okay, all right. Yeah. And I'm really glad to hear that. Now, you are a mother and you're also a stepmother. Is there a difference?
Not really, because those two kids who is with me, they were very small when like I got married to their father.
Yeah.
So they're like my sons only.
Oh, okay, all right. What made you decide to marry a guy who has 5 sons? Because I come from a divorced family and my stepmom married my dad who has 3 girls. Now, I always wonder what my stepmom was thinking marrying my dad. So this is another question here.
They say love is blind, so
It really is for you.
yeah, it was for me.
Okay, all right. But I'm really glad you're taking this very lively because I want it to be lively because people have this, the Dzongkha term for stepmom is amchum, right? And maybe because it has been in the movies, it has been in the culture that we live in.
Yeah, they always want to depict stepmom as the wicked ones.
Yes. So I want to bring out the life in you and make it funny and happy. So I have a very beautiful, very kind stepmother. And I think she and you too are one of those people who can change that notion of the wicked stepmother, which is why I'm making it very lively on purpose. One last question before we move on. Have you found it difficult to be a stepmother?
At times it is. The general feeling, no? It's like stepmother is like that. And then sometimes you really wonder, no? Like to say this thing is it okay? Like if they were your own child, like they would take it in a different way. No, sometimes you have these worries.
Yeah. It can be the same thing that comes out of your own mom's mouth. Like for example,
Yeah, I tell them this. Like if it was your own mom, your own mind.
yeah.
But since I'm your stepmother, maybe you would be feeling like this, but it's like that. I always
Yeah.
like make it a point to make them understand, and they understand.
It goes both ways.
Yeah.
If one is mean to the other, then the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
tends to react and all that. So you're really lucky to have great stepkids. I have been blessed to have brilliant step-parents, and I'm really happy to have them as my step-parents. And this show is Do You Know Your Child? We focus on the parents. We've never talked about divorce or we've never talked about step-parenting. It is a whole nother level. I think parents can slack off and not be a great parent,
Yeah.
but a step-parent
As a
has to be the
yeah.
best or they get the bad names,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I know.
So,
You have to put extra effort.
yeah, extra effort because you can say the same thing as a mom would say,
Yeah,
but to
yeah.
a stepchild,
Yeah,
it doesn't sound the
yeah,
same. So you
yeah.
have to be very sensitive. And I
Yeah,
think
it's-
you have to think like 1,000 times before you
Yeah,
say something
yeah.
because that can be misconstrued as something else that you don't mean. But anyways, with that note, and I want to keep that conversation going on with you, I want to ask you, have you watched the show before?
Not fully.
Okay, all right.
Maybe a glimpse of.
I'm going to ask you these questions first, then I'm going to ask these questions to your son, and then later on we'll tally the answers and that'll be your score, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Your first question. Who is a very important person in Pema's life at the moment?
Obviously me.
All right.
Should be
Okay,
me.
very confident. Why do you think it's you?
Because he's closest to me.
Okay, all right. Next question. Who is Pema's best friend?
It's Tashiang Zom
Okay.
and Namgil Hazen.
Okay. Question number 3. What is his favorite subject?
Last year he told me his favorite subject was maths.
Maths. Okay, that was last year.
Last year.
What about this year? He hasn't
This year,
updated you.
no.
Next question. Which of the following would your child choose to have as a gift from you for his next birthday? Number 1, books. 2, toys or dolls. Number 3, a pet.
Books maybe.
Books, okay. What is your child's favorite book right now?
Reciting poems from his textbook.
Okay, all right. But you wouldn't remember the name of it?
Jenny.
Jenny, okay.
Jenny or something.
All right. Next question. In the last week, would you know if your child had any problem at school? Any
No.
problem in the last week? Okay. Next question. What is one subject in school your child has to work hard in?
Dzongkha.
Okay. Why do you think so?
We cannot teach them. I'm very poor in spelling and all. I have one Dzongkha dictionary, Dzongkha English dictionary.
Okay.
But then lots of words are missing.
Oh, okay, all right. But Donko library books. We have a couple of local authors who have illustrated and made beautiful stories out of folk tales and all that. So maybe start somewhere like that. Next question. What is his favorite vegetable?
He likes broccoli.
Okay, all right.
He likes carrots. He can eat vegetables.
All right.
He likes saag also.
Okay. And these are really good vegetables. Yeah. Second last question. Do you think your son would know when our fourth king was born?
I think so.
Question number 10. Do you think your child would be able to tell us when our fourth king was enthroned or crowned?
I think he knows that.
Okay, you've answered all the 10 questions we have here. Now we're going to have Pema come here and answer these questions for you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show, Pema. Before anything, I want you to introduce yourself.
My name is Pema and I'm from Tashigang. I am 8 years old. I study in Changangka Primary School. I am in class 4B.
Okay, wow, Changangka. And you said you're from Tashigang? Have you ever been to Tashigang?
No.
No, why?
Because my mother is from Tashigang.
So why didn't you go to Tashigang? Were you really busy? Busy life?
My mother didn't take me to Tashigang.
Okay, you know what?
Yes.
I'm from Wongdi, and I go there every year during the winters. And I may be wrong, but I think it is really important to go visit your village. Because if someone asks us, wow, Tashigang, where is it? Do you know the answer? No. Is it beautiful?
I think so. I didn't went to Tashigang ever.
You've never been
Yeah.
to Tashigang. Okay, all right, that's completely fine. But maybe this winter you should go to Tashigang. Tupka, so that you can look at your mom's village, you can look at the house that your mom grew up in and say, oh, okay, so this is where I come from. Yambe? You said I'm from Tashigang, right? That means you have to be there, you have to have seen the place, okay? So I think you should try and plan a trip to Tashigang, okay? Okay? All right. Is that okay with you? Do you think you could try to take him there once at least?
Yeah, but we don't have anyone there.
Oh,
That's the saddest
okay.
part.
Oh, all right.
That's
But-
why we have never been there.
okay, I see. So not even your parents?
No.
Yeah.
They're there in Galifu. He went to Galifu.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I went.
All right. So there's no one there, I guess. Okay, maybe that then you really can't go there. But maybe make a trip also.
Yeah,
it's,
we can- yeah,
yeah,
we can
and
try
show
that.
the
Yeah,
place around.
yeah.
It'll be nice. I asked your mom 10 questions. Now I'm going to ask these questions to you. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Louder.
Yes.
Louder.
Yes.
Stronger.
Yes.
All right. Okay. First question for Pema. Who is the most important person in your life right now?
My mother and my father.
Who is the one very important person in your life right now?
My mother.
Why so?
Because I love her.
Okay, all right. Number 2. Who is or are your best friends? Do you have best friends?
No.
You don't have best friends?
I have only friends.
Okay, so can you give me your friends' names?
Tinsel.
Tencil? And then do you have other best friends or friends?
Gishin Tinsel.
Gishin, Tenzin, another one?
Umesh Mongar.
Umesh Mongar. Favorite subject?
Science.
Why is science your favorite subject?
Because I want to be a scientist.
Next question. Which of the following would you choose to have as a gift from your mom, okay? Number 1, books. Or number 2, toys. Or number 3, a pet. If your mom says, I want to give you one out of these 3, which one would you go for? Books, toys, or pet?
I want to go for books.
Why do you want books?
Because I love reading books.
Okay, and which book do you want? Do you
Any
want
books?
any book? Okay, fine, completely fine. Question number 5. What is your favorite book right now?
All the books.
Okay, but what book are you reading that is like really interesting and fun?
I mean Jenny
Oh, Jenny. What is Jenny?
story.
It's a story? Okay. What is Jenny about?
About her friendship.
Oh, it's about friendship. Okay, all right. Next question. Last week, did you have any problem at school with maybe teachers or with maybe friends? Did you have any problem at all?
Yes, with my friend.
Oh no, what happened with your friend?
My f- When my mother told that my go should not be dirty, my friend put my yogurt in my this go. That's why.
And then what did you do? So he spilled yogurt on your coat, right? Then what happened?
Then I was angry. I got away.
And you didn't say anything to your friend?
Yeah,
What did you say?
I just ignored them.
You gave him the cold shoulder, the cold look. But maybe your friend didn't know that you weren't supposed to spill yogurt. You should have explained. Did you explain? Now the friend must be wondering, why is Pema not talking to me? You should have explained. But okay, so you did have a problem. Are you talking to that friend now? Do you talk with that friend?
Yeah,
Did you solve the problem?
yeah,
Did he say sorry?
yeah.
Okay, all right. Next question. What is one subject in school that you have trouble in? What's the hardest subject?
Nothing.
Do you have trouble with science class?
No,
Do you have trouble with math class?
no,
Do you have trouble with social science?
no,
Social studies, right? Do you have trouble with Zonka?
no.
So there is no difficult subject for you. Okay. Which one's the lowest mark that you've gotten
In Zonka.
in Zonka? So do you think you should improve in Zonka?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good. What is your favorite vegetable?
Carrot.
Okay. Do you cook carrots or eat it raw?
Sometimes eat it raw.
Okay, but cooked. Do you eat cooked too? Okay, all right. They're both good, right? Do you know when the 4th king was born? Currently, we have the 5th king, right? What is our 5th king's name?
Jigme kaise namge
Very good. King Jigme Kesa Namgye Wangchuk. His father is our 4th king. Do you know when he was born?
11th
11th? Which
November.
one? November, yes. Okay, all right. Your last question. Do you know when he was enthroned as the 4th king? He was crowned on the 2nd of June. Tawkush as the 4th king. Top? But that's completely fine. I have a book in here that'll help you learn more about the 4th king, okay? So this will be a way for you to improve your knowledge about the 4th king. Top? You've answered all the 10 questions. Now we're going to go and take a look at your score. Okay. Who is a very important person in Pema's life?
My mother.
Who is Pema's best friend?
Tashiangzom,
Tinsel.
What is his favorite subject?
maths,
Science.
Which of the following would your child choose to have as a gift from you for his next birthday?
Books.
What is your child's favorite book right now?
Jenny,
Jenny.
Would you know if your child had any problem at school? Any
No.
problem?
Yes, with my friend.
What is one subject in school your child has to work hard in?
Zonka,
Okay.
In Zonka.
What is his favorite vegetable?
carrots,
Carrot.
Do you think your son would know when our 4th king was born?
I think so.
11th
Which
November.
one? Do you think your child would be able to tell us when our 4th king was enthroned?
I think so.
All right, I now have the score with me, your mom's score here. What do you expect? Out of 10, how many questions do you think your mom got right?
9.
9. Okay, that's a very good hope, and I'm really glad that you're very positive. Before I give you the score, I'm going to go over the questions that you didn't answer correctly. The first question that you couldn't get right, was your child's best friend. Who are the two people who were your old best friends?
Namgil Hasan and Tishyangsun.
See, your mom gave those names. But you went with Umesh Mongar, Tenzil, Tenzin.
But they're not my best friend.
anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, they were old ones. So, mom, you need to keep yourselves updated. Yes, that's the lesson. Question number 3, your favorite subject. Which one's your second favorite subject? Your first is science. Second?
Maths.
Your mom said math was your favorite subject. So it's not math. Science it is, right? So mom, 2 points gone. The next question that your mom wasn't able to get correct was, she thought you would know when the fourth king became the fourth king. But you were...
Coronation Day.
Yes, Coronation Day. I think you only realized it later, right? The 2nd of June. So, which brings your mom's score to 7 out of 10. Are you happy? I think 7 out of 10 is a great score, okay? You shouldn't be disheartened. Though, it's a good score. Uh-oh, someone's not smiling. I want that smile. There you go. Keep that smile going. Okay. Are you happy with your score?
Okay, I'm okay.
You are recalling from the memories of last year.
Last year,
He's
yeah.
got fresh memories
Yeah.
this year. He's got new favorite subject. He's got new favorite friends.
Yes.
So maybe keeping updated. With kids, that's one thing. You need to keep yourself updated all the time. They'll keep changing. If you ask these questions tomorrow, I bet you'll get different answers. Seriously. So 7 out of 10 is your mom's score. And now, let's go to commitment. Whatever you think is important for you as a mother to change in you, anything you could do to improve as a mother. So any promise you want to make, any commitment.
I think he doesn't like me every time scolding and shouting, screaming.
Okay.
So I'm trying to reduce that.
Okay, all right. And I mean, you can still pass on the information without shouting or yelling.
Yeah.
And what I learned is that if you shout at your child will learn to shout back.
Yeah.
So it's a really good commitment, and I hope you really become successful in keeping that, because it is important, because the way you communicate with them is the way they will adopt and communicate with the rest of the world, because you are an exemplary figure for them. So definitely, so that's a really good commitment. Now for you, Pema, I have in here 3 commitments from your mom. So you're going to have to pick one. It says, practice writing so that you can complete your class work.
It's always incomplete.
Oh,
His classworks are always incomplete.
I was a teacher at least, and I know what kids do when their classwork is incomplete, because they're like writing, they're like talking, hi, then again they write, and then they talk, and then half the way they dream, and they forget to write. And then when your exams come closer, you don't have your work done. What do you study if your work is not done, right? So you have to try, and some people are very slow because they want clean handwriting, right? Are you one of those people? Why do you, why do you think you're slow in writing?
I think because I'm talking with others.
Okay, well, you are a very brave guy to admit that. Yes, sometimes when you're talking, you can keep the talking for your break times, okay? Lunchtime you can talk, playtime you can talk, but in class you focus and listen, and try and finish your work. So can you promise to do that?
I promise to write my homework. I'm in classwork.
That's completely fine. You have to write your homework also. Okay, now let's go to the next segment, which is with love.
Dear Buchu, just wanted to check on how my little one is doing. Hope you like your school, Buchu. I and your daddy want you to know that we love you a lot. We would like you to be a good boy like you always have been. We scold and maybe yell at you sometimes. But when you become so irresponsible, but it is for your own good, and I hope you will be able to forgive us for that. We want you to study hard, Be obedient to your teachers and elders. Hope to see you grow up to be a gentleman someday. Remember, Mama and Daddy will always be there for you, Cheche. Love you for always, Mama.
Did you listen to that letter carefully? Yes. What is your favorite part about that letter?
Listen to your teachers and elders.
Okay, all right. Are you a good listener? Do you listen to them? Yes? Okay, all right. It's good. It's very important to listen. Dush? All right.
Dear Mother, how are you? Hope you are fine and in good health. I love you very much. I think that you are doing well in your office. I was very happy when you bought me that storybook. I missed you very much. When you went to Korea, I was crying a lot and I was very lonely. Once you came, when you came, I was very happy again and we were always together after that. I would not let you go away again. Thank you, your loving son, Pema.
Oh my gosh. Such an adorable letter. Who helped you write that letter?
Myself only.
Ooh, okay. So when Mom went for Korea, you cried? I still cry. When I miss my dad or my mom, I cry. Crying is completely fine, okay? You should cry more often so that you're in touch with your emotional side. Now we have come to my favorite part where I get to give you so many books to read. And since you love reading, you will enjoy these books. I have this book here written by Lexin Pelton Hamo. Yay, she has 3 names too, so you will like her. Your friends all have 3 names, right? So she's Lexin Pelton Hamo, and her book is called Moments Beyond the Classroom. She's in class 9 and she has written this book, okay? So I hope you enjoyed reading. This might be a little too much for you to read right now, but maybe mom or dad could help you when you go to bed. They can read this to you. Tupka, you might not be able to read it, but you'll definitely be able to understand it. I have another book here. These have lots of short stories in it. So this is also one of those books your parents might have to help you. Can you read it?
Monster in my room.
Monster in my room, right? The best thing about this book is it's autographed, okay, by Chadar. So she says, happy reading. If you look at the pictures, you have very beautiful pictures here. Embe, do you think you'll enjoy the book? And I think you will be able to read the book, okay? So I think you can read it on your own. I have a couple of books from the UNICEF and Ministry of Education. And plus, of course, the very famous Titan, okay? That's almost very close. It's Titan. Titan. So this is a watch from Titan for you. And these are a lot of books for you to read. All right, I want to thank both of you for coming to the show. And also, I want to especially thank you for bringing your mom here, okay? All right, thank you, Vila. Find time each week for one-on-one activity with each child and avoid scheduling other activities during that time. Take time and learn about your children's interest. If you show interest in the things your child likes to do, she will invite you into her world and be a part of it. On that note, we have come to the end of today's episode. We'll catch up with you next week, same time and place. Till then, if you have any suggestions or feedback, email us at parenting@bbs.bt or write to us on our daily updated Facebook page. Thank you and bye-bye.